guys, and welcome to my channel. My name is Ulsil and welcome to my declutter series. I am starting out with eyeshadow palettes. I also have not included my Inglot eyeshadows. I now consider them to be single eyeshadows, and I'm just gonna get right to it. So these are all of my eyeshadow palettes. There's 15 palettes, and this declutter is going to start out rather boring because I'm going to keep all of them except my Pan That palette for this year. The Zoeva and Taupe is the only palette I know I'm going to declutter by the end of the year. So I'm not going to get rid of it just yet, but it will be gone by the end of the year. So I'm just going to keep this in for 2 more months. But since I'm going to get rid of it fairly soon, I'm not going to include it in my inventory, which is then 14 eyeshadow palettes. I'm not going to go through all of these. Let me know if that was a mistake, if you want me to go through and talk about every single eyeshadow palette. But I'll just tell you the brands so that you know that which ones are cruelty-free, because they all are. So I have Anastasia Beverly Hills, I have Makeup Mecca, ColourPop, Tati Beauty, Natasha Denona, BH Cosmetics, Beauty Bay, Huda Beauty. I am so wrong. Huda Beauty is not cruelty-free. I'm sorry about that. So 13 of my 14 are cruelty-free. This is not cruelty-free. I've also got Milani, Viseart, and Essence. Alright, next up are eyeshadows, singles, cream shadows, and brow products. And I have my little basket here with the things that I'm going to declutter. Okay, so first off, I know I'm going to keep my eyeshadow primers, the Milani one and the MAC one. So MAC is not cruelty-free, but Milani is. I have 3 eyebrow pencils that I'm all keeping. Isadora, Catrice, and Anastasia. They're all cruelty-free. I'm also keeping these 2 powders that I have. This really old one from Jordana, cruelty-free, but no longer in sale, or Jordana doesn't exist anymore. Then I have Makeup Mecca, which is a newer one, and it is broken, but it's it works really nice, so I like it a lot, and it's cruelty-free. I've been using my LA Brow pomade a lot lately. I'm trying to get some use out of it. I don't love using it just because it's not a bad product. I just prefer to use eyebrow pencils, but I do enjoy it. It's fine, but not something I will repurchase, and I'm gonna have to remind myself that because I tend to forget. It was kind of the same thing last time I got a brow pomade, but I won't get rid of it. I'm going to continue to use it, and it's cruelty-free, LA Girl. After I decluttered Weekend Brow, or I didn't declutter it, it was gone. I got this cheap version from Makeup Mecca. It has the brush part on one end, which I'm pretty much out of. As you can see, it's very light. It was kind of very light in the beginning as well, but I feel like it's even lighter now. And this is pretty much gone, the brow gel side, so I am going to declutter this. It wasn't a bad product, but I don't know if I'm going to repurchase. I liked it a lot at first, but I just feel like it was a little bit too light for me. I think I might repurchase it in a darker shade. It is called the Long Lasting Brow Tint, by the way, from Makeup Mecca, which is also cruelty-free. And then this number 7 Lash and Brow Perfector is, I'm sure, a great product for those who enjoy clear brow gels, but I don't. I have not used this at all. So I'm going to declare this one. Number 7 is cruelty-free though. Alright, I'm just going to make some room for my single shadows. Alright, this is kind of important because I am going to start on Pan Those Eyeshadows project for next year. I've decided that instead of panning a palette, I'm going to focus on my single shadows because I really have neglected them. And throughout the year, I have accumulated quite a few new single shadows. And so I'm just going to quickly go through them. I think most of these, well, there's a few I'm going to have to get rid of, but I can't wait to focus on these eyeshadows. They have been neglected for a long time. So let's see here. These three are brand new. They're single, they're liquid eyeshadows from Makeup Mecca in the shades Seashell, Romantic Mauve, and Goldie. And I'm keeping all of those. I'm also keeping these two white chubby sticks. They're great. It's just the one that I'm currently using and then a backup. But the black one I don't like. It's really just, it turns out blue and I don't enjoy it at all. So I'm gonna declutter this one. The Korres Volcanic Minerals Twist Eyeshadow in 68 is a favorite of mine. It looks beautiful, but I've used a lot of this year, but it is just too old now and I have to declutter it for that reason. But I'm sure I will repurchase this. This is also a repurchase, so I love this product. And then this new e.l.f. No Budge Shadow Stick in Champagne Crystal. I also like. I don't love it. I would like to try other colors, but I do really enjoy it. It's not a bad product at all. So I'm going to keep this one. A pigment, yeah, I'll keep this one as well. The loose eyeshadow from Glazel in G1. Only pigment I own. I'm also keeping the Charlotte Tilbury Eyes to Mesmerize in Pillow Talk, even though it's not, it's kind of a regret, I'll tell you that. But it's good enough to keep, absolutely, and it was very expensive, so I'll keep it. But I'll get rid of the Laritzi Cosmetics Glory Dew Pot Illuminator. I guess it's a highlighter, really, but I've used it as an cream eyeshadow. It's just getting old, so I'm going to get rid of it for that reason. Let me think. The black, it's always just good to have a black, isn't it? I have one other black eyeshadow in my collection, which is the one in the Tati Beauty palette. I feel like I want to keep this. This is from Meet Makeup in the color Dums. These ColourPop Super Shock shadows I'm all going to keep. They're pretty new to me. Prickly Pear, Party of Five, and Ritz. Yeah. And then I have this MAC in Satin Taupe, right? Yes. A gift that I got this year. I'm going to keep this one. And I've got Nutty and Creme Brulee from Wet n Wild, which I'm going to keep. And a marbled eyeshadow. This is gorgeous. Probably the favorite eyeshadow, a single eyeshadow I have. I'll swatch it for you. It's so pretty. I don't know if you can see that. It's gorgeous. Yeah, so I'll definitely keep this one. I'll keep the H&M eyeshadow in Award Season. I'll keep Makeup Store in Ruby, just a gorgeous orange shadow. RMS Beauty, I also got this one this year as a gift. Swift Shadow in Tempting Touch, I think the shade name is. Beautiful. And then I'll have all of these singles. Yeah, I'm keeping all of these. These are like ColourPop and Makeup Geek, and this is, what's this again? Nabla Cosmetics. Then we have the Inglot shades, and I think one of these purple ones I don't enjoy, and I can't remember which one. No, I'm not sure. You know what? I'm gonna keep all of these, and I think I'm gonna be really rootless as I go on with the Those Eyeshadows project that I'm gonna start next year. As I pick eyeshadows for that project, I will make sure to declutter as I go along in that project, because I'm not gonna, it's one thing to swatch them, but it's another thing to actually use them on the eyes. So I'm gonna keep them all for now. So I got rid of 3 eyeshadows, single eyeshadows. I mean, that's okay. I knew beginning this declutter series, it wasn't gonna be a super huge declutter, because I've curated my makeup collection to be pretty much all products I love and enjoy using, and it's not a huge collection anymore, and they're mostly cruelty free. So if you're disappointed in the fact that I don't declutter huge amounts, I understand. I'm sorry about that, but it's just because I'm so happy with my makeup collection. So I need to go through it about once a year and just make sure I love everything I have. So that's all. But there's a lot of these eyeshadow singles and cream shadows that I haven't fully tested out just yet, so I'm gonna be interested. It's gonna be interesting to see if a lot of these will go during the Those Eyeshadows project. I'm pretty sure some of them will. Okay, I guess Inglot eyeshadows or the brand is kind of in the gray zone of being cruelty free or not. So I thought for the longest time, I thought they were cruelty free. But with recent information, I'm not too sure anymore. So I'm gonna include these as not being cruelty free. Makeup Geek is, ColourPop is, Nabla Cosmetic is cruelty free, ColourPop again is cruelty free, and Meet Makeup, I'm gonna have to check on that. MAC is not cruelty free. Wet n Wild is not cruelty free in terms of being owned by a parent company that is not cruelty free. I'm gonna check on these newer ones. I never remember if they are cruelty free or not. Charlotte Tilbury is cruelty free. Makeup Mecca is cruelty free. Makeup Store is cruelty free. H&M is not cruelty free, or at least it's not an ethical good brand. Elf is cruelty free. Cherry Culture, I don't know. It's such an old brand, doesn't exist anymore. But hold on, let me check on these other brands. Alright, I cannot seem to find if Hot Makeup or Glazel is cruelty free. There's absolutely no information on that. Meet Makeup and Armas Beauty is cruelty free, so that's great. Alright, so it seems like I have 10 cream shadows, and 8 of them are cruelty free. I consider the ColourPop Super Shock a cream shadow sort of, because I know you have to, just because of the formula, you have to use them up fairly quickly. They go bad pretty fast. And then powder eyeshadow singles, I have 36 of them, and only 10 of them are cruelty free. Just because I no longer consider the Inglot shadows to be cruelty free. So that's sad. But it makes me happy that I'm going to focus on these for next year. Alright, next we're on to eyeliners and mascaras. I've got a lot of them. I've accumulated so many eyeliners this year. It's just ridiculous. And I also want to mention, I forgot about the Beauty Act Glitter Loose Sparks Eyeshadow Glue. So like a glitter glue. This is cruelty free and I'm keeping it. I'm not going to go through all of my lashes. I don't have too many, but I'm going to get rid of these magnetic eyeliner kit thing. It is expired. I don't want to put it on my eyes anymore. And then this glitter, or this lash glue from NYX, I'm also going to get rid of. I only have these liquid liners. I know I'm going to keep the Makeup Mecca Skinny Dip liner. This is my only like regular black liquid liner. And I like it. So I'm going to keep that. I'm like debating on whether or not I should keep the Eyeko Fat Liquid Eyeliner in black. This is not, I mean, it's just too thick, but I did get some use out of it this Halloween when I did some Halloween makeup, but I feel like I don't want to keep it just for that, and I've had it in my collection for a while, so yeah, I'm going to declutter it. And then this one from Makeup Mecca is a shimmer foil liquid liner in the color Unique. And this is actually really pretty, but there's pretty much nothing left. I've used a ton of it, and as you can see, it is dried up quite a bit. I can still kind of use it, I guess, just to like dot it on like so, but I'm ready to let this one go. And I'm going to call this an empty because this is pretty much gone. Alright, let's take a look at all these. Maybe I should get rid of these packages. I just thought it was very convenient to have a mirror. This is the eyeliners I got from LH Cosmetics. They're just so pretty. And you can see the colors. So we got the core crayons and then the mood crayons right here. So there's only one left. In here, this is the more colorful ones. They're all matte. I wish I had gotten the metallics. I don't know. Should I keep these? Tell me. Should I keep them or should I get rid of them? Why would I need to keep them? Is it just because the mirror? Because of the mirror? And I think it's cute with all those slots for the eyeliners to be in. I don't know. Tell me. These things are really hard for me to get rid of. But yeah, let's look at the liners. It's on their own. Oh, here are some lip liners. I'm not going to include those just yet. But the rest here, this is interesting. I can't believe I accumulated this many eyeliners throughout the year. When in the beginning of the year, I was thinking like, I'm going to have to focus on my eyeliners and try to minimize the amount, because why should I own this many? I can just use an eyeshadow for the same purpose. And then I got this is crazy. Then I got, I think this is new for this year as well. I think so. They're at least new, or pretty new. I think these are all the ones I got. And that's like a ridiculous amount of eyeliners when my goal was to minimize that category. Well, that didn't happen. So let me just swatch these. I've got 1, 2, 3, where's my rhodial? 4 black eyeliners. This is not black. Hold on. This is the black one. Yeah. 4 black ones. I've used quite a bit of the Essence one, right? Essence. Yes, it's a good one. This is probably my favorite. The number 7 Stay Perfect Eye Pencil. This is, I think, my oldest. This is more of a smoky eye pen, so it doesn't set in the same way as a waterproof one would. And I mean, the only time I use it is for Halloween makeup again. Is there a reason for me to keep all 4 of these? Let me see. Got the Essence, that's very like creamy and waterproof. The Rhodial is not as black. The Linda Hallberg is also very creamy and nice. Not as black as the Essence one still. I don't feel like it is. Is it? No, it's not. The Essence one is more black. And then number 7 is not as black, but it's so creamy and so nice to apply. And really on an everyday basis, I don't use black eyeliner. The only time I do use it is for some darker looks, and then I only use it either with a brush to make like a winged liner or on my upper inner rim. And for that, this is the best one. And this is also the, no, it's not the newest one. This is the newest one. This one, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, I think I'm gonna get rid of the Rodial one. Yeah, I'm ready to get rid of this one. This is expensive though, but I am going to get rid of it. And I'm gonna keep these 3. And they're all cruelty free, by the way. Okay, great. Let me just swatch all of these. The blue one is gorgeous. Right, and I've got this blue one as well from Essence. This is a more cooler shade, but I do really like this one as well. And then we have this more turquoise blue. That is also gorgeous. I think I'm going to put this in a project pan soon because this is, I think, my oldest eyeliner. And it's also not cruelty free, but I'm keeping all of those. I've got 3 brown eyeliners. I feel like for me, that has a fair skin, brown is so much better to use. It's MAC's Teddy, Essence Teddy. They're pretty much the same. And then I have Linda Hallberg, which is more matte and darker. This is more metallic from MAC. And I really also like the Essence one as well. I'm gonna keep all of these. Then I have the gray eyeliner that I've been focusing on this year. I've had it in my project pan from Makeup Mecca. I love this. I'm gonna keep it. The Isadora, this is so messy. But yeah, the Isadora Inliner Kajal in Blonde is also really pretty. Let me see if I have any like nude. No, this is more of a taupey brown, and this, oh my gosh, look at that. This is gorgeous. Maybe I should zoom you in a little bit. Okay, so that was this one, right? Yeah, this is a definite keeper. This is probably one of my favorite eyeliners. I love this cool tone on an eyeliner. And then I have, this is a yellow one. This was rather dry, but I really liked the way it looked with so many shades. Hold on, let me see. This is more, I can use it for the same purpose as this inliner from Isadora, but the Linda Hallberg one is more yellow toned. I like that as well. I think I prefer this one, but I'm gonna keep them both. And also the yellow. Then let's look at the orange one. This is so pretty. I'm keeping that one as well. I've got, this is a purple. Probably not my most used shade, but still beautiful. Keeping that. Then this one is more of like a charcoal gray-ish shade. It's more softer for me. I need to sharpen this, but this is a green. Oh, this is beautiful. I should have used this fall. I totally forgot that there was a green in here. And then there's a white. Love that one. And those were all the Linda Hallberg ones. Then I have this Makeup Store Desert Flower. This is also a green, but it's a metallic, beautiful green. Love this one. And then lastly, I have these pastel shades. This blue one, they're all from Beauty Bay. And then this lavender one. And lastly, I have this minty green. I've regained my love for eyeliners, so I'm just going to keep these around and see if I can get some love out of them for the coming year. So that's a lot. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 24 eyeliners. Are any of these not cruelty free? The MAC one is not cruelty free, and the next one is not cruelty free. I am such a mess, but this showed up. It is the Revolution eyeliner, liquid liner in blue. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. I love this, and I'm keeping it, of course. Cruelty free as well. Then we have all of the mascaras, and I only have a few mascaras open at the time, so that would be, this is a lash primer from Essence that I do really like, but it is now starting to dry up, and I've used it for almost a year now, and it's ready to let it go. And then I have the Essence Lash Princess that I absolutely love, and the Pixie Larch Lash Mascara, I think it's called. I like this one a lot as well. But if I were to choose between these two, I would have chosen this one just because it's a little bit better and a lot more inexpensive or affordable. But I'm going to keep these in until I use them up. And then I have, these are all unopened. I have the e.l.f. Lash It Loud number 7 Intense Volume. I've got the Make the Make Peptide Power Play Mascara, and you can choose which what kind of brush you want with it. I think they have 3 or 4 options. Also, a primer comes with that, so this is going to be really interesting to see how this works. I also got the Makeup Store Dream Lash. I've got the Clarins Wonder Perfect Mascara 4D, and I've got the Isadora Volume High Impact Volume Mascara as well. And then I just got the Milani Highly Rated Anti-Gravity Mascara. I can't wait to try this out, but I have to get through some of these first. I have a list on most of my makeup in my makeup collection, and I have them categorized by how old they are when I purchased them. If I know that information, I will write that down. I will write down also the amount of product in each when it comes to blush, I think bronzer, and all lip products as well. So I've got 9 mascaras and then 1 primer. I mean, that's a little bit too much. But there's been a lot of mascaras that I've been wanting to try out, so I have purchased quite a few mascaras this year. So most of these have not been sitting around for too long. They're all fairly new. If they're not from this year, they're from last year. So, and again, they're not opened. Essence is cruelty free, Pixie is cruelty free, Make the Make is cruelty free, e.l.f. is cruelty free, Makeup Store is cruelty free, number 7 is cruelty free, Isadora is cruelty free, Milani is cruelty free, but Clarins is not cruelty free. So this is the only mascara I have that is not cruelty free. Alright, that is it for this video. I'm going to end it now, and I'm going to continue with a face product declutter next. So this is all I got, managed to get rid of. I didn't think I was going to get rid of this much, but I'm done. And again, I'm keeping this in for a little while longer, so I'm not getting rid of it just yet, but I kind of just didn't want to include it in my makeup inventory since I knew I was going to get rid of it by the end of the year. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you again in my next video. Bye!